Hello guys, today I'm going to talk about exporting because we need to export the drawings in our Civil 3D, right? So we can use it in Illustrator, Photoshop to make a design board for it, right? So before we do that, first you need to create a folder like this is what I exported before. So I have a folder called the final board export. You need to have this kind of folder, okay, and save all your files in your folder. I've noticed that a lot of you have really bad time to organize your file. Okay, somebody have like 30 files or things like that, right? A lot of files not useful. You need to manage your file really effectively, okay, so you can work with it. So this is final board export folder. So I want to save all my export on this folder, okay. So the first thing I want to export is this is the final drawing. It only has the final service and existing service, right? And this one have all the drawings, initial drawings, like profile, assembly, these grading groups, all others of the files in here. So we need these two files to export. The first we're gonna export is this. This is the final service, right? It's notice that when you open a can, right? This is the final service. It's service when after we change, right? What's gonna looks like overall, right? So what we do is really easy. Export PDF. Notice here window, right? We just click it, just drag a window, and just give a name, right? I will give a name like final contour, right? Then just save, and you will see in here I have the final contour, which is this one, okay. And then we want to hide this one. Just go to edit surface style and hide the contour lines, and then just show up this one. Go to edit surface style and go to major contour and minor contour. The one thing you want to make sure is you want to make sure this existing surface and this final surface are the same contour interval, okay? So the contour lines can line up perfectly, okay? So right now you see here my surface style, this is 210, right? And the final surface style is 210 also, okay? You really want to make sure if they don't line up together, you will have big trouble. Alright? Just export PDF again. The window, let's give a name, existing contour, and just click the window. See here, they already have a window for us, which is what we did last time, and we just save. And you'll notice the existing contours here, okay, and they should line up perfectly with each other. Alright, so this was this, and then the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hide existing service again. I'm gonna show you up the final. So what we want to do is we want to select this service and go to object viewer and choose a 3D view of it, something like that, okay. I'll tell you a trick. When you drag, you just don't release your left button of your mouse, okay. Just don't release it, you just drag, right, and then it will show this kind of contour line view for you. And once you release, then it won't be this, okay. What we want to create is using this realistic view, and just go somewhere like this. I think it's pretty good. And then here, save button, just click save. This is the final board export. Then give a name 3D view. PNG is pretty good. Save. Then it should be here, right? So this 3D view of it. Okay, pretty cool. Let me see. And the other way is you can export this also. 3D wireframe is pretty good. Let me do this also. 3D view wireframe. Okay. So we should have that. and then I think it's pretty good for this file. And then go back to this file. We want to export all this tree also. The first is export PDF, and make sure you choose window and select a window first and give a name. This is like these are all the grading groups, right? Right, all the grading groups, corridors, things like that, right? And this initial, right? It's a row, right? So I usually name a row, right? Then you just save it. Should show up me here. See, the group row. Okay, so it has lots of stuff. Okay. Then you wanna export this profile. Just go to export PDF again. Window. Make sure you select them right, and just give it profile. You may have multiple profile, you know. If you have multiple, you know, you can just export one, depending on your need, or you can do two, okay, as you like, okay. Trail profile, then you save it. Alright. So the same with the assembly, right? Export PDF. This window, right? And just draw a window down here, give a name, assembly, save. Then it should show up here. So in the end, you definitely need a folder with all these files, okay? You need assembly, you need a existing contour, you need a final contour, you need the grading group, you know, this stuff, and you need trail profile. Okay, for trail profile you may have multiple, okay, depending on your condition. And then you need a 3D view. I suggest you do the 3D wireframe, both of them, and 3D view, both of them. Okay, so make sure you absolutely definitely need to have these files, okay, so we can work with it. Cool. So that's it for today. If you have any question, let me know.